Hello everyone and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video, more Survivor.io, and today will be the first of 3 videos where we're going to test the tech parts from a before or after of their excellent abilities. And we'll be taking a look at the overall damage to see if there's any real good increase in these skills and see if there's any hidden stats inside it as well. Now we'll also be seeing if these abilities carry over into the Evo portion, as all these ones at Excellent are just mainly for the pre-Evo perks of having this tech part. And we'll also be evaluating if these tech parts are even good to use. Now, you know as well as I do, these tech parts are hard to come across, so every day we're going to be spending the max $22 US is what I have to spend to get these ones here. Obviously doing all 3 runs inside the challenges, and if we see any crates inside the daily shop. So today, being the first of 3, we're going to be going over the boomerang, laser launcher, soccer ball, and force field. So I try to make numbers as close as possible. The screen on the right is going to be without the excellent tech parts, and the one on the left is going to be with the excellent tech parts, and that added about an extra 150 attack to it. And we also went in on the same chapter, chapter 25, and we didn't grab any attack power-ups. So the first one we'll go through is the energy collector with the force field, and this is going to allow the force field to have energy compression. The range is now going to be shrunk by 25%, and the damage will be doubled. At 1 star, without the tech part, we're hitting the slimes for about 13,000, and with the tech part, we're hitting for 18,000. At 2 star, we're hitting for 15k on the non-tech part, and then we're hitting for 24k on the tech part. Later, when we get them to 3 star after the 5-minute mark, we're now going up against the pigs. Hitting in the non-tech parts, we're doing about 10k, and then hitting with the tech part, 21k. And numbers looked like they were pretty much doubled from there on, although I didn't get it to Evo inside that video, so I went over my daily challenge one where I had more footage of it, and it doesn't look like we're going to lose our double damage when we take it to Evo. Actually, going from 5 star to Evo, there's no change in damage at all. And as far as the shrinking of 25%, it pretty much makes it where we lost about half of one of the outer rings. Moving on to the next tech part, we have the Quantum Polarizer, and this is going to be for the soccer ball, which is going to give an additional 30% damage. And the soccer ball going in at 1 star, on the non-tech part we were doing 32,000 damage, and at the tech part we were doing 50,000 damage, which sounds like a lot more than 30%, which it is, but what I found out is going up against these slimes that they tend to just take more damage than any other enemies. I mean, actually there's a couple enemies that take them, but the weaker ones will take more damage. Later on, when I got further into the game, that 30% really definitely did start showing up. When it came to that 5 star, I was doing 72,000 with the tech part, where I was only doing 60,000 with the non-tech part. And when we did finally go into Evo, those numbers stayed consistent, so we didn't lose that 30% at all. And a lot of you might be wondering why I'm so worried about seeing if these numbers transfer over to Evo, and this is the reason right here. The Induction Device, the chance to catch your boomerang and reset the cooldown. This one right here is going to make it that when you Evo it, you can no longer catch the boomerang, because now it's kind of those little bat wing things. And the numbers were consistent on both of them there. They were pretty much the same all the way through. Although the catching of the actual boomerang itself was a little bit difficult at times. If you're moving, if you're standing still, it goes right back to you. But it was kind of fun to see how many times I could catch it in a row, which made it a little bit more fun, but still, the boomerang is useless inside this game. Would have loved it more if they did something like the boomerang splits off into 2, or give it increased damage, or just return to you every time. And here's just the Evo right here to show you that I did attempt to try to catch it a couple times. It doesn't work at all. Unfortunately, I got 2 of these things at Epic now, so hopefully when I go and take it to Legend, it will be a little bit better, but right now I'm stuck with my only 2 Legends being this one. The next tech part we have is the Annihilator, and this is going to be causing the laser launcher to now slow enemies. And I sped up the middle one a little bit there, not sped up, but cut a little bit further into the video so you can see those pink line underneath the pigs there. That's going to indicate that they're being slowed, and it does slow them quite a bit. Now the R plus is this does carry over to the Evo too. And even at this thing at Evo, we do hit for about 18k. Having the slow on it though does seem to make them get hit a little bit more. It's always tough to tell with how much is going on at the screen later on in the game, but it does seem like it is a little bit of a help to it, although just not really a fan of the laser launcher, even though it does look pretty cool for the animation. As far as the soccer ball though, that's definitely a plus. That's a huge help having that 30%, and even the force field too, that's another huge one, having double the damage. So you might find yourself using a force field a little bit lot more if you do get the tech part for that. As far as the boomerang, still garbage in my eyes. I don't really see any plus to it. I really hope they'll revamp this whole tech part for it and the skills that come with it, but we'll have to wait and see. So let me know in the comments below what you think of these 4 tech parts. Like I said, once we get another 4 of these, we'll make another video, and hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have all of them all together. So let me know your comments below. Don't forget to join the Discord, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.